Hello Tauruses and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your full moon and Sagittarius messages, okay? This is the messages from the Sagittarius full moon on June 17th of 2019. This is for Taurus sun, moon, rising, and Venus. And again, as you guys always know, this cannot and will not resonate with all of you. And if it doesn't, go check out your other messages. Don't take it to heart. It's just not meant for you. I'm going to use my two new decks here, my Ethereal Visions and my Morgan Greer deck. I'm so excited to show them to you guys and to see really what this Sagittarius full moon is bringing up in your energy, what kind of changes in the long term it will be making for you, because again, this is a really huge full moon. It may seem like a regular one, but it is not. It is a very, very big energy full moon here. We have a lot of really expansive energy coming in, and we're going to talk about it a little bit. As you can hear, there's a thunderstorm going on. Started right before I started this reading, as always, Taurus. It's that time of year. But let me just give you guys a little announcement, just a little quick thing here. If you guys wanted to enter the contest for a free half-hour reading, all you gotta do is be subscribed to the channel, share a video, or share the channel on social media, email me. And my email is right below this video in the description box, along with all the info you would need to book a reading with me. So all you gotta do is subscribe, share a video, email me, and then you are entered into that contest. Just make sure to do that before the end of June here. And I will announce the winner on July 1st. So without further ado, let's get really into these messages here, okay, Taurus? So let's get into really what this Sagittarius full moon is about really quickly. And again, I'm not an astrologer. Go check out Gregory Scott, Varush, or well, Sarah Verba. They all are amazing. They're some of my favorite astrologers. I love Gregory Scott. He's like my favorite astrologer. Great energy. So is Sarah Verba. So check out their messages if you want to know more about, you know, all the squares and all those really interesting interactions astrologically that are happening, because I'm not going to go too into that because I find that the energy for this is really what I meant to go into. So again, Taurus, this Sagittarius full moon is really having us move into this hugely expansive energy here. It's also known as a strawberry moon, just a little fun fact there. But as we move towards Cancer season, you know, the sun is moving into Cancer. We have the summer solstice and Litha just a couple days after on the 21st. So we're really amping up to this wonderful, expansive, abundant energy right now. This lunar cycle, again, like I was saying, is very, very powerful. It's really helping us connect to the truth, to expand our consciousness. You know, Sagittarius, despite all the other things that, you know, we would associate with Sagittarius, all this energy, again, the expansive energy, expansive growth, it is also about the truth. And it's kind of a double-sided coin because, yes, a lot of really big truths are coming out, or we're realizing them. However, some of them might be very painful, very difficult. And amidst all this deep truth work, there is this really lively, curious, enthusiastic energy here, and we need to be really careful not to over-idealize our situation, over-idealize whatever truths are coming out here, and ignoring them. You know, we might end up giving into self-deception. Could want to ignore our intuition and possibly make some very, very poor decisions. So watch out for that. Okay, it's gonna have you focus. Or again, shift your focus into what hasn't gotten done, no matter what that means for you. You know, whatever hasn't gotten done, whatever it is that you've been working on and have put to the side, whatever you haven't wrapped up or finished, it's going to really come into the forefront as we push towards this Sagittarius full moon and the energy right around it, okay? Again, like I was saying, it's really helping us connect to the truth and expand our consciousness. We're looking for where we are confusing our fear and fantasy with our intuition. So again, pay extra attention to those inner realms, but remember to stay grounded and really show up to those to the environment around you. Physically show up, physically being present instead of just living in a dream world here. We have to ground ourselves in this amazing, dreamy energy. I feel like I said that weird, but anyways, okay, Taurus, so let's get into this. We're going to start off with the Morgan Greer here. My parents actually just got me these decks in Salem, so I'm from that area originally. I'm not from the South originally, and they were there, and they know how much I love it. Salem has been my favorite place for forever. I have very deep ties in Salem, so I'm not going to get into that right now, but they got me both these decks, and they sent them to me. So I'm really excited to have both these decks from Salem, Massachusetts, my favorite place. So this is just wonderful, guys. Let's check out what your energy is around this Sagittarius full moon. What is the energy of Taurus around this Sagittarius? Whoa! The High Priestess pops out, and the Ten of Swords reverse pops out. So, wow, guys, you guys know that you are coming to the end of a very painful journey here, a very, very painful cycle. I don't know what it has been. It's like Pisces, Aries, Taurus have been going through some deep stuff here. And again, check out your mid-June readings, okay, if you want to hear more about that and look, talk more about that, because these are really just about the energy of the full moon interacting with you. I decided instead of doing weeklies, I was going to, follow what Spirit wanted me to do here and do something different. Do something, I don't know, there's just different messages that needed to come out, and I always go intuitively with what Spirit is telling me because Spirit knows best. So, anyways, the High Priestess here is, we know the energy of the High Priestess. The High Priestess is, I feel that, especially with the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Swords, there is deep knowledge, deep truths that are coming out here. Things that, are getting us in touch with our truths for the future, making big decisions, releasing these Ten of Swords. So whatever it is you guys have been through, you felt very betrayed, very hurt. The world, it feels like in a lot of ways for you guys, it feels like you're like, the world has been against me. The world is against me. I swear to you, like, everything is going wrong, and it's not me. It's definitely the world. Like, I don't know why this is happening. We have this intuition here and foresight that this is coming to an end. And I feel like you guys have known that whatever you've been going through, you're like, I know I'm going to get through this. I know we're going to break out of this. I know that I cannot stay here forever in this energy. So I'm going to trust that Spirit is putting me through the ringer right now, or has been putting me through the ringer for some truths, for manifesting, whatever, maybe even we started around that Gemini new moon, or even, the Scorpio full moon. It's like, we're coming, all these full moons and new moons, I feel it's like, we're looking back collectively on this, and we're learning some lessons here. We're releasing, where we felt, that, again, everyone's been against us. Everyone has hurt us. People have stabbed us in the back. There's an advantage here. There's an advantage in our intuition that helps us, figure out where to go from here. So again, listen to yourself, listen to the truths that come out here, guys, because that is helping you get out of this. This is giving you advantage, giving you opportunity to push out of this energy here. And the Ace of Swords is, again, that triumphant it's like you are not conqueror, like, I feel like that's not the right word, but like, you have won, you have overcome this, here's your sword, here's your, success here. You have overcome some great difficulties here, and you know the truth. You know that this one sword, and what you know from it, the knowledge that is coming from within, is so much greater than all those 10 swords that were stabbing you in the back, all those things that maybe people said, did to you, the way you were feeling about yourself even, and about what you've been working towards. So you're pushing out of that. You're finding the truth in this, and the truth is much brighter than you thought it was. You got stuck up in this negative, nasty energy, and it's like you're breaking out of it. So I love your energy surrounding this full moon. I keep not starting off with a Stacey DeMarco deck, but you know what? We're going to pull an oracle now. We're going to pull a few oracles throughout the reading, because, again, this is more of a spiritual message. These are your spiritual messages. Take them as, if it resonates with love, if it resonates in different ways with whatever you're going through, that's what it's meant to do. So, let's see. Okay, guys, let's check this out here. Decided to do it at a different desk and everything. I don't know, just Spirit wanted something different, so we're doing it. So anyways, messages from our higher selves, messages of guidance, advice, and the Sagittarius full moon energy for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We get ghost, regret. Oh my gosh, guys, I love this. Honestly, this is good. So, should the ghost come gliding into your life during divination, it may indicate that you have some regrets to let go of. Holding grudges or regrets is burdensome work, and it weighs us down eventually. By taking actions to free ourselves of these old burdens, we clear the way for more rightful and wise action for the future. We can begin to live again fully if we let go of what was and step into new possibilities. So guys, again, we're getting ready with that Ten of Swords and that Ace of Swords. We know what our new possibilities are. We know that there are, ways of doing things that we have to let go of. Traditional, stuck ways of doing things. And Uranus, literally, it being in our sign, literally will not allow us to be that way anymore. Especially not with all these other amazing, expansive interactions with this Sagittarius full moon. We got Jupiter and Saturn, and, there's so much happening, and it's asking us to get excited, to transform, to really be curious and enthusiastic about change, and to stop getting stuck in that, you know, same old, you know, I have to do it this way or else type of energy. What else do I want to look at for you guys here? Let's go into now. Actually, I want to pull a couple cards for what's in your power. I feel like I forgot to do this with Aries, but again, these are spiritual messages. So they're all going to be a little bit different. Wow, what's in your power is 8 of Wands. You have communication power. And as I say this, it's like, I need to get some water. Because I feel like I'm getting something stuck in my throat. You know, throat chakra work here. What kind of truths do we need to bring out here? What do you need to say? What needs to be put out there? What do you need to communicate? When the 8 of Wands shows up here, you know, we're pushing forward quite quickly. You know, things aren't, you know, slow anymore. There's probably a lot of things coming in, maybe even a lot of communication here, a lot of opportunities, offers. Some of you guys might be talking about moving. Whatever's in your energy here is you have the power of movement, the power of communication. So use it, okay? It's just like you're swiftly also approaching that wherever you've been trying to get to. So, you know, ride this wave of energy. Do what you need to do. Communicate, you know, take in all the communication, all the information that you need to at this time. There's a lot of momentum towards wherever you've been going. Okay, King of Cups. Sorry, I said King of Cups, King of Swords. I don't know why I just read that as Cups. Like, I literally saw Cups, so I don't know. I feel like your emotions and your art and your mind are being balanced, and maybe that's what's going on here. But there is this beautiful, I don't know, it's like your higher self is like just telling you, Taurus, you've got this, you're wonderful, you're amazing, you're lovely, you can keep going, you know, don't, you know, be prepared to make these decisions. You've got a lot of communication and momentum towards your end goal, but you're going to have to make some big decisions. Take responsibility here when the King of Swords shows up, you know. It's very mature, in command, you know. You are in full command here is really how it feels, you know. We're taking authority over situations. Whoa, what's popping out? We get the Queen of Pentacles, and there you guys are. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Just knocked something over there, but that's okay. We'll get it later. But yeah, the King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. You're making the right decisions for your abundance for the future. I mean, yeah, I usually associate the King with you guys, but this is more of your energy. You're getting back to that stable, secure, I know I'm going to get where I need to. I know I'm going to get what I need to in terms of, you know, money, in terms of abundance, in terms of whatever this pentacle, you know, stability means for us, security. It's, you know, very intelligent. Again, this is a very intelligent energy. You have information coming in. You could be learning something new. Somebody could be, you know, helping you, teaching you here. Maybe an Aquarius, but for me, this is what's in your power. You're a very decisive, intelligent energy right now. You're able to make the decisions that you need to. Do what you got to do here. You know, there's a lot of secure, wonderful energy. She doesn't have to worry about it. She knows all that money's going to come in. Look at all this gold. Gold and blue. So in your heart, in your soul, and in your mind, you are really aligned right now. Align yourself within your energy here this month. Did I say this month? I mean, again, this is going to, I feel like, go on. A lot of this energy is going to be coming in for a while. Like, this isn't, Sagittarius full moon isn't like a one-day thing. This is going to be around for a while. That's why, you know, you can take this as a weekly, as a reading that you can keep listening to, and, you know, the energies will keep kicking around until, you know, beyond that new moon in Cancer on July 2nd. I think that these are going to be going on until we start hitting those eclipses in Cancer season, which I think we have an eclipse with Capricorn or something next month. So I think that this is really preparing us. This is like the first step in a lot of big changes here. Now let's get the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot. I freaking love this. It's so damn beautiful. I love this deck so much. I have wanted this for so long, guys. I'm so excited to share it with you. So let's get messages from Spirit now. Messages from Spirit for this Sagittarius full moon for Taurus. Messages from Spirit for Taurus here. We get, wow, 9 of Wands. Six of Cups. The Tower. Oh my gosh, guys, the Tower. Oh my god, the Tower came out for Aries too, but in a very different way. Wow. Guys, whoa, what is going on here? Like, is there anything else that needs to come out? I'm going to Wow, okay, yes there is. All these readings are coming out very different. I'm quite excited about this. Thank you, Spirit. It's really just showing off to us here. The I love this deck. It is just so gorgeous. Like, tell me this deck isn't beautiful. Let me line this up for you guys. Make sure we can see it. I think it was a little bit bright in the Aries video, and I feel bad about it. But anyways, Nine of Wands. I mean, you guys know that this is when I talk about boundaries, about, our own personal boundaries, whatever that may mean for us. That's what comes up to me with the Nine of Wands. Why do we have these boundaries? We have boundaries and for certain reasons here, because maybe people have hurt us before, because we're on edge, we don't know where something's going. There's a type of persistence here, hope, but there's a determined energy. And I feel like for some of you, and the message that I first got here when I was getting both of these is that Spirit was saying, make sure that we could have somebody coming from our past coming back in very suddenly in this energy. This is past energies coming in, and you guys might feel very, I don't know, I'm getting the sense of like wariness, of worry, of like, I don't really know what you mean, I don't really know why you're here or what you want from me, but I see that you're coming back in here. This comes in to really shake us up on a foundation to break out of a devil situation. So I think, again, this is going to be a little bit different for, I think, some of you. I think that some of you guys are going to need to block out this energy because it doesn't mean good. You're like, why do you keep coming back in here so that we can cycle through this situation again? Continuously cycling through the same things again and again here, and I don't want to do that. Like, you keep coming in to mess with me in this way, and it never ends up being what I think it is, and you know what that is. So you're like, get out. I think some of you guys are literally like, no, I'm not doing that again. Get out. For some of you, it's not a person, but more of an energy. And I think it has a lot to do with getting in touch with our inner child and self-love through every step of the way here. I think that a lot of us have been really hard on ourselves, and we maybe haven't gotten to a more emotionally deep point, whatever it is we're trying to accomplish here. It's like you're getting stuck in, the worry about the money, the worry about the practical here, but we're not really connecting in our heart space. And Spirit is saying, it's time to connect with your heart space, connect in a more soul, centric way here. We need to really connect with our higher selves in a deeper way, connect with our emotions. We need to make sure that we are connected in the heart about the situation instead of just worrying about this and that, and then we'll see the change. We're going to get out of this devil energy, get out of this stuck energy of, I can't make this happen, I can't make these changes because, this, that, and the other thing. We're going to realize that, whoa, wait a second, I actually can get out of this. I have all the power here. The devil doesn't have any power over us because, the problems that constrain you are really an illusion of your own making, was what comes up with the devil here. As I always tell you guys, we've put ourselves into this illusory energy, again, this self-deceptive energy. So make sure not to get caught up in self-deception and paranoia about things. Okay, if you know something, if you know in your gut that something isn't good and it keeps coming back in, or someone isn't good and it keeps coming back in, it's time to let that go and experience love instead. Reconnect in the heart here with that Six of Cups. Reconnect with what made you enjoy whatever it is that you're doing or whoever you're with in the first place here. Okay, so yeah, it can come up in different ways. Maybe it is a person coming back in for some of you, but I think a lot of it has to do with the way we've been approaching things, the way maybe we've been approaching, creating a situation, pushing forward in a career, pushing forward in certain areas of our life here, even our spirituality. It has to come from a deeper position here, and we need to realize that whatever we've built this on has not been stable here. When the Tower comes up, it's asking us to, literally transform, because we know that whatever we've created here is an illusion. We're taking off the mask and we're literally getting out of that around the Sagittarius full moon. We're like, no, I'm not destined for failure. No, I'm not going to just go back to where I was again. I'm not going to keep cycling back in this negative energy. I'm breaking the hell out of that. And I know that a lot of it has to do with my mindset, with how I'm bringing this energy in by thinking I can or can't do this, So this is a really amazing time for you guys to shift your mindsets into what you really can accomplish versus what you believe or have believed that you can. And again, it's, realizing, where we're stuck is not actually where we're stuck. It's take off the mask of illusion here. Rip that off. And that's what happens when the Tower shows up, It asks us to, take off anything that was illusory here. When you're living an illusion, you have to remove that mask, expose this truth here, expose the truths of a situation. Change is very difficult, and it feels like, again, you know, we're being broken down in a lot of ways, and it's going to feel like we're being broken down. But, you know, it's reminding you again to not get stuck up in that egocentric energy and to let everything fall away so that we can let come in, you know, let something else come in. Now let's look at what's coming in with all of this energy. All this shifting here. Holy crap, Three of Cups. Celebration, guys. Camaraderie, enjoyment. You're going to be celebrating this. By the end of it, don't worry, you will be celebrating it. So keep fighting through this. Do what you have to do. Don't be afraid to, again, expose these truths to yourself and do what you know what's necessary here. It's time to make some changes. When the Hangman is reversed, you have gone within, you've seen, you know, you've gone through self-sacrifice. There is you know, with this and this, you know, there is self-sacrifice here. We're sacrificing a part of ourselves, or what is the word I'm looking for? Sometimes, you know, we hold on to, what is the word? Oh my god, this is making me crazy. Sometimes when we've outgrown, you know, certain, it's not downloads, certain ways of life, certain ways of doing things, and we might be still attached to thinking a certain way, doing something a certain way, and not realize that by doing that, we're bringing that energy back in, and we still haven't really grown. So to me, it's releasing those attachments that we haven't even realized that we've still been stuck in, you know, whether that's, you know, I'm doomed to fail, you know, Murphy's Law is my life, or something stupid like that, or, you know, whether it's, you know, continuously letting people in that continue to take from us and don't really give us anything in return. Or, you know, fearing the worst all the time. I'm always going to, you know, there was this period where everything was awful and I'm going to go back to that again. I'm going to be poor again. I'm going to be living on the streets again. No, it's time to celebrate, to reach out to people that you love, and to see things from a different perspective. A soulmate or a friend could also help you in this energy. But I don't know, there's just such a wonderful, wonderful shift here for me. I really, really love this for you guys. I don't know, this is a really important full moon for you, in my opinion. And again, it's having you see things in a very different perspective. You know, we might feel like there's indecision. Whatever it is that we've had issues with indecision, anything that we felt delayed about, anything that we felt, you know, we missed an opportunity, we went through something difficult here. You know, it does to me feel like we are breaking free of that energy here. We're breaking free of it. We're getting out of it. You know, again, there's freedom and awareness, yet we also have to showcase our vulnerabilities. So sometimes that, you know, don't be afraid to show where you're vulnerable. That also shows strength in overcoming this. And again, taking off the mask. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Don't be afraid to show your emotions, to have those conversations. Again, get some lapis lazuli, get in touch with your throat chakra here, and talk, guys. You, again, like I was saying with my throat, it's bothering me again. So say what you need to say, do what you need to do, write what you need to write, get it out there, release it. And you know that it's like, God, it's like outdated, like, vibrations. Like, you've outgrown certain vibrations, and yet you're still trying to, like, mess with that energy, or be like, oh no, I'm just going to go back to that again. It's all going to happen again. I know it will. No, stop it, Taurus. Stop it. Okay? Let's get a Halloween oracle here to finish this off here. Let's get a Halloween oracle. God, I didn't want these readings to be long, but I think that this, I don't know, again, the Sagittarius full moon has directed spirit with some really big messages for you guys. All right, wow. Vampire, and what else is, oh my gosh, and zombie. Whew, okay, two pretty intense cards here. So vampire, let's talk about that. Vampire is about, you know, again, having emotional intelligence. Where are you putting your emotions? In negative places? Bad idea. Gonna bring in a negative energy. So make sure you're not doing that as well, I do want to say. When the vampire comes up, that's always something that I personally feel from it. Should the vampire card appear in your reading, it may indicate that you are being drained in this way, and the time has come for stronger boundaries. We need to be very aware of what gives us energy in our lives and what takes it away. We should be aware of needing people to need us and why we invite people like this into our homes, workplaces, and lives, if indeed we have them around us. Developing the emotional intelligence within ourselves helps us defend against this kind of emotional and psychic attack, enables us to foster healthy, equal relationships of all kinds. So guys, remember, we need to, again, put up stronger boundaries against people that take from us, you know, situations that take from us. If we find that people, you know, ask too much of us, it's time to either, you know, raise our prices in some way, raise our, you know, energy, and say, you know, no sometimes. to say, you know, no, well, I'm not going to do this for this amount of money, or I'm not going to do this for free anymore. I'm going to do this. Or, you know, it's putting up certain boundaries, and also realizing that if you're putting your emotional energy into something negative constantly, it's going to come back to you. You're going to be bringing in this negative and, you know, anxious and horrible energy all the time, and you don't want to do that. So zombie, control. Should the zombie step unsteadily into your life, it's time to look at the concept of control. Do you want to control everything, leaving little to free expression? Do you choose partners who are not your equals so that they are more easily manipulated and changed to your liking? Or do you allow that to happen to you? If you are not living your most authentic life, it's time to look at why and how to change that. And guys, I think those messages both really sum it up for you. So I hope you guys have a wonderful full moon in Sagittarius. I hope that this energy really helps you guys transform for the better in the future here. Let me know how it resonates. Do check out your mid-monthly for June. Do check out your other readings for your other placements. They might resonate better, like your moon rising in Venus. Let me just end this with a couple little messages here. Guys, if you want to get 20% off any of the merch, until the end of June, you can put in the discount code of full moon, capital F, capital M, and all the, I think my Teespring thing is up now. I'm so excited, guys. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like the merch designs and stuff. And if you get anything, again, full moon, capital F, capital M, put that in, you'll get 20% off, okay? Also, again, if you want to enter for that free 30-minute reading, guys, subscribe to the channel, or be a subscriber already. Share a video, share the channel, email me, and you're all in, okay? And if you need the email or you want to book a private reading with me, all that info is right below this video in the description box. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. I really do appreciate it. Tauruses, you guys always are my highest watching group, and I love you guys. My Taurus gang, you guys really fill my heart with so much joy, and just whenever I'm feeling down, I remember I got my Taurus gang behind me and spirit behind me, and I really do appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much, and I'm wishing you guys absolute blessings of abundance, clarity, and just everything wonderful for you as you step into this wonderful expansive energy. Namaste, Taurus.